Hey guys, Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Deathstroke from DC Rebirth. I am so happy to have this figure in hand. I found this guy at my local Best Buy. I know, out of all places, Best Buy. I found him with the Speeding Bullets Batman. He looks great. I love how he's packaged. He's like in a jumping pose or something. Got Deathstroke at the bottom, DCPI on the bottom if you're looking for him. Again, go to Best Buy, he should be there. Deathstroke on the side, and you have a nice comic book image on the back. Do miss that action figure photography. Deathstroke on the side, not much more at the top. So let's get to it and crack this guy open. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. First comes off with your basic DC Multiverse stand. Then he comes with your trading card. Here's the bio on the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. He also comes with this little knife. I really do like the sculpt on it. It looks nice, small. But if you don't want him holding it, he does have weapon storage. You can just slide it right here on his ankle, like so. It is a bit of a tight fit. There you go, and you can just pop it right out. Okay, it goes like this. Okay, the blade should be facing outwards for an easier fit. There you go. But then he also comes with his traditional sword, looking good. It did come out a little bent, but it's not super bad. And it's not like a super gummy plastic like the handle or the hilt. It's more stiff, while the end of the blade is more pliable, but it's a nice sculpt. I do like it. Wish this was a little more gold, the handle, but it looks good. There's also storage on the back here. You just clip it in like so. And I do like that. I do like how it's not a big sheath. It's just a clip, and it does, hold nice and tight. Won't fall off unless you flick it off like that. But overall good accessories. No guns, of course, but McFarlane did come with the solution. Overall, I gotta say, that looks good. I like that a lot. So now let's take a closer look at Deathstroke himself. And a closer look at the head. I gotta say, it looks great. I do like this mask design a lot. You got the orange, you got the blacks. Looks good. Like the texturing or the detailing on the mask, like that a lot. You got these little, like the headband here. I wish one of them was orange, but it still looks good. Love the chainmail pattern right here. It looks awesome. I do like how you see it all the way here and even on the rotator cuff, looking nice. And since we're already talking about this side of the figure, I wanted to point out my least favorite thing about the figure is the right arm, the white part of this arm. It just came out super sloppy. As you can see some black scuffs on it. The peg has been scuffed up. Even on the back here, you can see some orange seeping through right there. It's not really coming up on camera, but you can see it. Hopefully you can see it. There you go. There's a better angle. But the worst thing is under the arm. What the hell is that? It looks like he scraped his arm on the pavement. Yeah, this is the most frustrating thing about the figure, is just the thin, sloppy paint on the white part of the arm. It doesn't look good. This is so irksome, especially this scuff mark right here. This big, noticeable one. I might repaint that or something. Other than that, the rest of the figure came out really nicely. I do like all the black parts we get. It's casted instead of painted, so that helps out with chipping. And it looks good. I do like the belt. The belt here looks nice. And you got some nice gunmetal gray. Not painted all the way. You can see some orange seeping through. Hopefully it shows up on camera. But overall, pretty good. Here's the back of the belt. You can see like a knife here with no handle for some reason. Again, more nice texture work here on the side. And I just love the asymmetry of the figure. Looking great, I mean, that was always Deathstroke's thing, having the asymmetrical, design with the mask. And I think I really like how they did it here, where one part of this, is chainmailed while the other isn't. Looks good. It looks fun. But another thing I don't like about the figure, and it's something I just have to get used to, are the hands. I do think the hands look a little big, in my opinion. I think they just look a little too big. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I still think they're a little big for him. I don't know. They just look a little big. And then taking a closer look at his articulation, his head can look up that much, which is really good. Can look down, can look left and right, and can pivot. Shoulders move out that much, can move down, rotate 360. You do have that, rotator cuff in there. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. That bend in really good. I gotta say, I like that bend. That is really good. Does the other side get that much bend? Yeah, look, that is phenomenal bending right there. That is really good. And his wrists are on your traditional McFarlane ball peg. They can hinge and rotate. He has a dumbbell joint in the chest and the waist. You can crunch forward that much, crunch back that much. Can pivot and rotate, and so can the lower waist. The hips can spread out that much, looking great. That's a good spread. You can kick forward that much. You can kick back that much. Double jointed knees. And then ankles that move down, move up. They do rotate, pivot, and he has toe articulation. Measuring Slade out over here, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall. Here he is next to a few Batmans. I think he's a little too tall compared to the Rebirth version, but I think he does scale okay with the Page Punchers. Here he is next to a few Teen Titans. We have the DC Multiverse Gotham Knights Tim Drake Robin and the DC Collectibles Cyborg. Here he is next to a few Batman villains. We have the movie Penguin and the My Custom Kit Bash Death of the Family Joker. Here he is next to a few other notable villains of the DC universe. We have Rebirth Reverse Flash, Endless Winter Black Adam, New 52 Lex Luthor, and Rebirth Bizarro. And I gotta say, he looks great. I do like how this looks. We are building out a Legion of Doom, or, just a supervillains lineup. It looks nice. Here he is, up on the rotating base. And I gotta say, this figure's pretty cool. There is some problems I have with it. The paint being one of them, especially on that right arm. It's unfortunate that the arm had to come with some really bad paint on it. But overall, this figure is really good. It's very, very well sculpted. I do like all the new sculpt work we're getting. The accessories are pretty cool. He doesn't come with a shotgun. Obviously, that came with the munitions pack, and I do like how you can give him guns. But he only comes with one hand with the trigger figure, and that's on the right arm, which is really weird. But other than that, this is a pretty good figure. The articulation on this guy is great. He's very fun to pose around. He looks great with your other villains and other Batman figures. And yeah, I hope to see more really good villains like this. Maybe we can see this guy in blue and orange as opposed to the black. I would love to see a more classic looking Deathstroke, but I'm very happy with this guy. If you guys enjoyed this review, please leave it a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.